The world looks upon them and allows them to inspire their troops better. Alternatively, notoriety is how infamous the characters are. The character is. Leading to hushed whispers and striking fear into the hearts of their enemies. I'll post this right in here as of right now. I keep spelling notoriety wrong. I'll get it right by the end, I promise, but it'll be right at the end. We want heading 2, heroism and notoriety. I'm gonna snap my back in place because I'm a mess. And we want to open this up. Alternatively, okay. Each is on a scale of 5 to -5. Where at the start of the campaign, each character is 0, perfectly neutral. Heroism is gained, is positive, while notoriety is negative. I'm not saying this is going to be a complex system. I'm just going to say that it is a system that is going to be in place. So, I have a bottle of water here by the side of me, and I'm scared it's going to tip over. And about notoriety is negative. Character gains heroism by performing selfless acts, assisting the downtrodden, as well as keeping a good media presence. A character can gain notoriety by committing war crimes, smear campaigns, as well as a plethora of other problems that the character will inevitably go through. Put a side note on gaining and losing. A character is far more likely to be notorious than to be heroic. One must work for their heroism. Obviously. And they will have to prioritize. There we go. Nice open place. Doing good over doing well. And even then, there is no guarantee that the enemy will not simply smear characters' reputations. Technically, it would be that because of multiple characters' reputations. So we want to put you right there. Insert table. Side note. I'm actually going to put a picture right there, and then we're going to do heading. It's going to be heading 3, and that's going to be class specific heroes and villains. As a character gains heroism or notoriety. As the character gains heroism or notoriety, they will have a certain amount of clout and perception based on their particular class they have chosen to play. I should also add a second note over here. Characters will also need to do more and more gradually as they increase either their heroism or notoriety. Yeah, you like that sound? You like me touching my microphone? It's beautiful, I know. Characters will need to do more and more gradually as they increase either their heroism or notoriety. A character can simply save a few kittens to be a saint. Neither can they simply kick a dog to become a devil. They have to work, become a paragon of either side. Particular class they've chosen, so now becomes the fun part. So let's go back to the main document here, and we'll get our classes. So we have the Warlord, the Sorcerer, Scammer, Scavenger, Murderer, and Mercenary. Also, I can make this black again. There we go. Yeah, this is going to be a chill stream. So we're going to say, how do we want to do this? You know what? I think this calls for more tables. Let's notice this is okay. You know, we're going to. While I get all this, I'm going to do a little bit of looky-loos here. So this is the original copy. You could argue this last edit was August 13th of 2019. So this is. Oh wow. I didn't notice there was like follow-ups I had to do on it. Oh yeah, when I ripped into it. Huh. I never realized that was that way. So let's do some more Excel. Classes H and H/N. So we want, how do I want to format this? We're going to say, actually, let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, -1, -2. We said -2. Value, name, description. Perk. And we do the warlord. The warlord. But that. Okay. This is going to work. This is going to be fine. Everything is fine. We nothing to worry about. I'm going to extend perks. I'm going to extend the description a bit. So we're going to put warlord, noble, and put hero right there. Saint. Dastardly. Villain. Devil. Let's see. Noble, knight, hero. I have an example here. Devil in the flesh. Saint of war. Or hero. Let's see. I was doing some other work for this, but we're going to do synonyms for good. Okay. So we're going to do virtuous. Virtuous leader. His dastardly. Criminal leader. Villain. Antonyms for good. Wicked. Yeah, I like it. Outlaw. There we go. Follow them unto death. how do I want to do this? Doubled invalid. Double. All POIs give double the value, double their value once a year. Warlord has been fighting the good fight. He'll guide us to victory. Warlord shall slay villains and bring back the justice to the land. Warlord holds himself high. His morals are never questioned. Warlord is a kind how do I want to? I know what word I'm trying to say. Beneficiary? No. Synonym for kind. It's kind and tender-hearted. Without he is good. The warlord is driven as a figurehead for us. We follow him. We follow them with obligation to the cause. Warlord is dastardly and tricksy. We'll follow him. We'll follow them for now. Warlord can corral the most temperamental of the outlaw of us by virtue of his own wicked deeds. Warlord controls us with an iron fist. And iron will resolve. An iron resolve. We follow out of fear and respect. The warlord has been displayed as a villain needing to be brought low by a virtuous and non-existent hero. The warlord is evil incarnate. Person driven by their own instinctual desire to hurt others and see them squirm. Warlord at faction hero. The warlord's faction gains a permanent +1 morale. Good PR. The Warlord's faction gains a +1 legitimacy. Ringleader. The Warlord faction gains a permanent +1 to morale. Devil deals. A warlord may... The warlord may choose a controlled POI. POI acts as if it has been pillaged, but will continue to produce resources. So pretty much you can just get a free bunch. You can just get free stuff once it actually choose POI once a season. Acts has been pillaged, but continues to produce resources. So pretty much being evil gets you better things short term, while being good gets you more things long term. But it's also being good, and being good's boring. So we want to do Roboto. We're going to do Roboto 12. I know this isn't going to do anything, but it's going to sate my autism if I do this. We want to do that. We're going to make it Merryweather, and we're going to bump it up to 14. Do that. Now let's see how this looks when we paste it into the document. Oh, it looks as terrible as I thought it was going to be, but that's fine. We're going to extend these out a little bit. We're going to extend the names out. We can shrink the value down. Extend the descriptions like that. Do we have a... we don't have enough for -5. Fug. Can we extend it out a little bit more? Do a little bit like that? No, we're not going to be able to do that. So it looks like we're going to have to make it its own page, but so I think that's okay. I think, yeah, this is okay. Follow them for now. Perks gain through heroism or notoriety are lost upon losing that specific amount of heroism or notoriety. Characters can only gain perks belonging to their main class. Main class chosen at character creation. If using advanced classes, they go off of their parent class. Their parent class. There we go. And then so we'll just slap a big old picture right there. So yeah, one done. So a sorcerer. Sorcerer. Malignant. Noble trickster. Mischievous. 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 Malicious. Goodly clerics. White mage. No, we'll put white mage right up there. And white wizard. Am I stealing Final Fantasy things? Yes. Oh, welcome back, Rambo. I don't think I'd dedicate my life to being a supervillain. Yet, anyway. Now, right now, I'm going through pretty much karma systems for all the classes. I've got the Warlord done, and I just need to do... This is just going to be a lot of me sitting here and typing things out, so have fun. Yet, yes, exactly. Unrivaled. To perfecting the axe. Monstrous. Incantations. And vile practices. That's my back cracking. Jesus. Sorcerer is a religious icon of... Religious is the icon of the resistance. And they show us that faith and luck... Faith, comma, and luck can change the tides of battle. Tides of the war. This would be a little long, but I think it works. I'm going to put you there, because white mage sounds a lot nicer. So... I'm going to put... There we go. Survive what? Me crickety-cracking my back for the 5th time? Then yeah, somehow... Yeah, no, it's fun thing. about having a bad back with crappy muscles. Anytime I roll my shoulders, I can feel in my back it cracking and moving. And it's very fascinating because I can usually tell where it is. Oh yeah, I had a fine day today. It was quiet. Nice quiet day, nothing wrong with it. One of those days where you just wake up being like, ah, yes, it's morning, and then you look at the clock being like, ah, yes, 5 hours have gone by and I've accomplished nothing. I'm like, crap. How's your day been? Because it's like 3 a.m. there. I can respect that. I can very much respect that. Oh yeah, it was your birthday today, wasn't it? So happy birthday. Also, since you say you watch anime, what you watch? I've been meaning to catch up on things personally because I'm bad and like missed half the season. So perk there, perk there, and then it's perk. Quintuplets. Yeah, I know that one. Smalley and the Forest Spirit. It's fantastic. And you know, it's pretty solid. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I actually finished that 2 days ago now. But I was a weirdo. I read the manga before it got Yeah, and I read the manga actually before it got trashed because someone picked it up, honestly. Oh yeah, no, it like the wholesome levels just increase as time goes by. It's just like, okay, this is pretty sweet right now, and then it hits a critical mass, and you're like, ugh, my feelings. It's one of the few times I can honestly say the feels. Hey, oh, I mean, there's some weird shows getting animes now, so don't be like, oh, it'll never happen. Like there was one, it was like Monster Musume Doctor or something. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's getting an anime next season. I'm like, I remember, like, why you of all things? Like, you only have like a volume out. That's kind of weird, but I'm like, hey, I'm down, I guess. Character design's kind of weird, but okay. Keep a I have the power of God and anime. No, divine intervention. The sorcerer dulls the value of any juju card used once a session. It's a session. Ugh. So literally have to eyeball these. It's not precise, but oh god, make these things too big. Hearts, casting miracles to assist the needy. We're going to make it allows. I need to get one more line away. Dealer of Hearts. So no Yugoslavian Civil War willing to help the innocent in their times. We got everything? Yes, we got everything on the page. Everything is bad and wrong. Oh god, I hit the wrong button. We want to do not that button. Why am I can't tell. I'm also slightly tired today. Can we bump you in the middle? Why won't you go in the middle? Just go in the middle. Welcome to Notepad. Anon loses his goddamn mind as... Okay, there we go. Still not quite right, but we can make it work. There we go. I getcha, I getcha. See, now it's funny because I say like, oh, I'm super tired right now, but it will be like 3 a.m. before I go to bed because I'm a good old-fashioned vampire, unfortunately. So we got scammer. See, if I wanted to be efficient, I'd just get these names and just do the descriptions later. You know what? Screw it, thing. I'll do that. No personality. Smooth talker. Many-faced devil. Vile liar. Come, hit the right button. Notepad. It's not difficult. Just hit the right button. Let's. Noble orator. I researched for this. There we go. Nope. There we go. What is the name? One side tells a lie and the other tells the truth. What is What is the name of this? Two-door Riddler. So we need a perk there, we need a perk there. Perk, okay. Gains a permanent +1 legitimacy. Actually, no, we're going to make that Friend of Humanity. Scammer gains +1 reputation with all factions every year. Every year? No, every season. No, every year. I think that's fair. That's balanced. Every 2 seasons? Yeah, 2 seasons. Words. Like a Bo Burnham reference, because that's what we do here. Good intention. Factions, relations, faction, by 2 once season. No, we're going to make that by 1. By when? Reputation, another faction. Words of hate. Scam. Lowers reputation with the faction of their choice. They gain double hit. Actually, rally. Raises morale of the faction by 1. Enemy of my enemy. Scammer. So descent among a POI owned by the enemy. They gain the resources from that POI for the year. Yeah, I just gotta remember to ease up on the descriptions in this one. So that is 3 down. 3 more to go. Oof. Let's do that. I get gradually lazier with these because oh god, it's an hour and I want to get like a lot of things done. I'm only halfway through this. Oh wait. Let's see. Let's just do big threes. So. It's always eerie when you hear crashing outside your door. Okay. Oof. Selfless techies, engineer of the future. Heal it together. These scavenger. There's some things that the scavenger has. Platoons in the field. Oh yeah, I know. Feed the people. Once a year. The scavenger's faction does not need to pay the resource upkeep on their troops in the field. Can we fix it? The scavenger adds their heroism value to all checks involving fixing, repairing, and making things work. Dog of war. Exclusive personality. Scavenger can detonate any control zone they are in as an officer. Terrible weapons. Scavenger increases all firearm damage by plus 2d6. Kind of broke in some ways, kind of not in others. Kind of depends on how it's used and subsequently abused. Alright, now time to make someone called the Murderer. Nice, something nice. Let's see. Sure. So, read by example. The murderer, when an officer gives his FU an additional +2 soft attack. In addition, +2 soft attack and +2 organization. Protect the weak. The murderer, once a combat, can take a second action. No. What's de naših ljudi? Don't give up. Murder. Once combat. May regain +1d6 wounds in each limb. Bazaka. The murder. They kill an enemy. May make a second action immediately. Gambit. Murder when an officer may sacrifice their FU to kill a unit of equal size. Yeah, I know murders are not going. Fun fact, anytime you have someone's playing the class The Murderer, maybe the good idea is to not fuck with them. Let's put you like there. Ooh, oh, nope, Patronics Rex there, matey. That means we have just one more to do, and then we can finally end this. The mercenary. And Ace Combat. Unsung War Karma system. Ah, that's Balkan War. Karma. Knight. Mercenary. Okay. Lord of War. Yeah, don't tell that to the nearest bird. Fight me, bro. I'm making it. See, there is a small chance someone will get this reference. It's a goddamn Ace Combat reference of all goddamn things. Yeah, plus 1d6. Damn. When fighting a named enemy. Right, 1d6 when fighting a notorious enemy. Just a job. Mercenary gains plus 1d6 damage when fighting a heroic enemy. Practicality over heroism. Mercenary gains a plus 6 to any action of their choice. Once a session. linked. There we go. So we have all of these done, and I wonder, can I do... I can do it. Should I, though, is another question entirely. So let's... Do I have any heading fours? No, I don't. Good. Heading 4. This episode of Notepad Add-on ruthlessly abuses Google Drive. That shit. There we go. Now we are done with this. I'm going to do Dramatis Personae. I'm going to take out the end state. I don't think... I might add that into another thing. Or just make it something else. I don't know the exact specifics of how I want to do that, but I might just do it somewhere else. So what is Dramatis Personae? Well, Dramatis Personae, in my convenient other document, not every battle is won by force of arms. Sometimes it's won by force of human resources. The characters and their faction will amass a significant amount of individuals who are not frontline fighters or warriors. These individuals are still important to the war. Actually, no. There will amass a significant amount of individuals who can contribute to the war effort, either directly or indirectly. These people are called Dramatis Personae. A Dramatis Personae is a faction-wide buff as long as the characters faction maintains their support. As long as the characters' factions maintain their support. Each one will confer a small bonus to the overall war effort and the faction in general. Be warned, however, they are still human beings. And if they find they are displeased with how the faction is going, they may pull their support. Example, dramatis personae. Alright, I'm going to take a 2-minute break. I need to do something real fast. So Moshi Moshi, I am alive. So, example, dramatis personae. Let's use this even legibly. Function has a +1 legit. Has a +1 legitimacy. In case you're wondering where I got these, I stole these whole cloth from Hearts of Iron 4 because I have no creativity. Action can raise reputation with any faction by +1 every season. Ordinance organizer. Faction receives +5. Receives 10 forces points to use to purchase additional equipment once a year. It's entire. The faction has +1 permanent morale. Actually, them out. War industrialists. The faction receives +1 resources from any resource point. Quartermaster General. Faction does not have to supply one company in the field every season. Faction gains. Actually, I'm going to take you. Put you down here. The POI gains +2 resources every season. Put you down there as well. With any local faction with +1 every season. The faction gains +1 wealth every season from each held wealth. POI. Technocrat. Go away. Elusive gentleman. Faction gains. Actually, no. Elusive gentleman, you're going down here as well. A journalist. Faction gains +1 reputation with any foreign faction once every season. Example, global dramatis persona. Persona may be an individual who is placed at a POI location to give their benefits to that specific location instead. Passionate gentleman. The holder of the POI gains +1. The faction gains +1 reputation of the faction that holds the POI. Elusive gentleman. Faction gains intel. The faction is fed intel on whoever controls the POI. Offensive officer. The faction. The POI. Actually, all defenders of the POI gain +4 organization. Half of the control zones are considered to be fortified. offensive officer. All FUs. No. What are some other ones I can think of at the top of my head? Prince of Terror. The POI will... The POI will produce resources for the faction even when there are no troops present. POI Dramatis Persona. Finally, Dramatis Personae may be an officer being able to take charge of a FU in the field of battle. They will use their own attributes for determining roles, as well as confer a small bonus to the FU it is attached to. Now we go back to the Hearts of Iron. Hearts of Iron 4. Hearts of Iron 4 general traits. Commander traits. So we want Old Guard. Inflexible Strategist. Flexible strategist. Cautious. Reckless. Later. Mountaineer, Hillfighters, Mountaineer, Ranger, Skilled Staffer, So add-on sorted paragraphs. Make sure everything is nice and alphabetical in order. This is the most useful add-on you can ever get for Google Docs. Looks like Rainbow left. Makes sense, it's like 4 o'clock for her. Old guard. If you may use the entrench action free once a battle. EFU has +2 organization. EFU has +2 soft attack, cautious. Half of the terrain penalties. Reckless would be a good rep. Yes. EFU gains +4 soft attack, but -4 organization. First leader, the EFU gains +1 soft attack, +1 hard attack, but -4 strength. Actually, the EFU may gain +2 soft attack and hard attack for -1d6 strength. For a turn. Mountaineer. If you ignores turn, ignores half. Gains +2 organization when in rough or worse terrain. Ranger. The EFU may move twice once a battle. The officer's effects take hold of up to 2. Takes hold of another unit. Another fighting unit at a similar size. Trickster. The officer rolls a 1d6. Every time they are attacked and gain that much organization. Scavenger. The officer, for every unit for every FU routed, gains +1 soft attack for the battle. Soft and hard attack for the battle. Control C. Paste, put example officer Dramatis Personae. Alright. I think I got Dramatis Personae pretty well. But what I'm going to do is, side note, on making your own dramatis personae. Do not take these following ones as gospel, as gospel. They are examples at their core. If you want to have a politician who confers the benefit of funneling wealth to the faction, but comes at the cost of worsening reputation abroad, cool, go for it. The only thing to take note is that you don't end up breaking the faction or economy by having a dramatis personae who is excessively powerful. If they are strong, feel free to put demands on the players to keep them in line. Penalties of child soldiers. Alright, so with that, I actually think that naših ljudi is actually done. We've done everything that we do kind of plan on doing. I'm going to exit out of that. We're going to say DONE. 19 pages. Stuff and things. The only thing I really have to do now is just write all of these, and that's what's going to be it. It's seriously just going to be me writing. So overall, I feel pretty good about this. We've been streaming for about an hour 40. I'm going to call it here. Tomorrow, I may not stream. I might take a small break just because I've been streaming every day for a while. I've been pretty long streams. I might take a break tomorrow just to do some personal work. But if I do come back on, we're probably going to work on the Spanish Civil War. When I say, actually, I might move on to the Warlord era. Yeah, I'm going to move on to probably the Warlord era. And then, yeah, Warlord era, then Spanish Civil War. This is going to be fairly simple to do. And then we go to the Second American Civil War, and then we are done with Hearts of Darkness. So, everyone, thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful rest of your day.